How to buy a business with an SBA loan. A 10-step guide. Updated 2018 SBA requirements allow you to buy a business for as little as 5% down. However, expect a 10% down payment requirement with an SBA loan to buy an existing business. This low down payment allows you to leverage your money, maximize your return on investment, and buy a more profitable, stronger business. Using an SBA loan to buy a business. Owning a business is associated with professional freedom, envious lifestyles, financial reward, and personal fulfillment. In addition to the low down payment requirement, the SBA loan program has a number of other benefits that make it the perfect loan to buy a business: easier qualification, low interest rates, long loan terms, no balloon payments, working and operating capital allowed in the loan, no collateral requirements. Here is a simple to follow 10-step guide to buying a business. Step 1. Determine what type of business you are looking for. Keep these 3 things in mind when buying a business in order to find a business well suited for you. Think about what you enjoy and what interests you. This will help you narrow in on types of businesses and industries. Think about what kind of lifestyle you want. Think about work hours, salary, flexibility, location, etc. Think about what will complement your unique skill set, past work experience, and knowledge. You want to find a business that you can grow. Keep in mind that the value is not in where the business currently is, but where you will take it. Step 2. Determine your budget. After you have an idea of what type of business you want to buy, you need to determine a price range for your business search. The SBA loan program allows you to leverage your money and buy a business with as little as 10% down. This means that you can afford to buy a business 10 times what you would be able to afford without the loan. Calculate the total amount of money you have available for a down payment. Cash, home equity line of credit, retirement plan such as a 401k, outside investor, or a gift from a family member or friend. All of these sources can be used in the total amount available for down payment. Calculate your borrowing limit using our popular SBA loan calculators available at YourSBA.com. A lender will lend 75 to 90% of the total project cost. The total project cost is the total amount of money included for the business or real estate purchase plus working capital plus closing costs. The remaining 10 to 25% equity injection can come from your down payment and a loan from the seller. Regardless of how much the seller finances, you should plan to come in with at least 5% down yourself. If the seller carries a note for the difference and you come in with 5% down, you can multiply your total amount available for down payment by 20 to determine your borrowing limit. If the seller does not carry a note, you will have to come up with 10 to 25% down yourself and can multiply your total amount available for down payment by 4 to 10 to determine your borrowing limit. There are a number of advantages to including seller financing. It lowers your down payment requirement, allowing you to maximally leverage your down payment. It is an indication of the seller's confidence in the business and the business's ability to eventually pay them back. It gets the seller to have some skin in the game, so they will be more likely to be more helpful during the transition period. It allows the seller some tax benefits by not taking the full sale price all at once. Although many listings will not mention the availability of seller financing, it is always worth inquiring about. The large majority of business acquisitions do involve some level of seller financing, and many sellers will gladly accept an offer if it means getting their business sold and only having to hold a small seller note. Step 3. Get pre-qualified as a borrower to get a pre-qualification letter. A pre-qualification can help you accomplish a number of things: determine your borrowing limit, ensure that you are eligible for the SBA loan program, receive a pre-qualification letter to help in your negotiations, get a head start on your application, meet the requirement of being pre-qualified as required many brokers and sellers. Please note, most banks will do a hard credit pull for pre-qualification. This will lower your credit score and is not necessary. Get pre-qualified in less than 24 hours with no credit check required at YourSBA.com. SBA loan calculators available on our website will help you determine how much you can borrow in the entire business acquisition loan structure. Total Funding Calculator. How much can I borrow with an SBA loan using cash, 401 and IRA retirement funds, ROBs and more? Use this loan calculator to determine how much you can borrow to buy an existing business. Complete SBA loan calculator. Our most popular calculator gives you the SBA loan amount, terms, loan payment and even the amount required for a down payment with or without a seller note or seller participation of an existing business. This is the only calculator of its kind. Use this loan calculator to determine a complete loan scenario when buying an existing business. Step 4. Start looking for businesses for sale. Now that you have an idea of the type of business you want and what you can afford, you can start searching for businesses for sale within your criteria. The most common place to find a business for sale is online, but there are a few other options. Business for sale websites. The two largest are BizBuySell and BizQuest. You can search based on industry, location, asking price, cash flow, and more. Local newspaper classified ads in the businesses for sale section. Business brokers. Most business brokers work for the seller, the business itself. If there is a particular business you are interested in and it is not listed, you can ask the owner of a business directly if he or she is interested in selling. A pre-qualification is a great way to get a head start on your application and will help in your negotiations. There is no credit check required and you'll receive your pre-qualification letter and borrowing estimate within 24 hours. Get pre-qualified today at YourSBA.com. Step 5. Make an inquiry to receive initial information about the business. When you find a business you're interested in, you can inquire about the business to receive some basic information. The amount of information you receive will vary and most sellers and brokers will require that you start by signing a non-disclosure agreement. Step 6. Submit a letter of intent to buy the business. If you want to continue forward with a business after reviewing the initial information, most sellers or brokers will require you to submit a letter of intent to buy the business in order to receive additional information on the business. A letter of intent is a non-binding agreement expressing your intent to purchase the business contingent upon satisfactory review of all remaining business information and your ability to secure financing. You can find a sample letter of intent on our website at YourSBA.com. Step 7. Submit the business for pre-qualification to receive a term sheet, or proposal. To continue with SBA financing, you'll need to submit the business-related information to the lender. A lender will issue a term sheet with the loan terms based on this information. Business offering memorandum, if available. Business tax returns, for the last 3 years. Interim financial statements. Step 8. Submit additional application documents for lender underwriting. A lender will request additional information and documentation from you and the business so that they can continue their review. Most of this information does not take much time to complete with exception of your business plan and projections and assumptions. You can download templates at YourSBA.com. Step 9. Receive a formal commitment letter from the lender. If the lender is satisfied with the additional documents requested from you and the business, they will issue a formal commitment to lend with the final loan terms. Step 10. Loan closing and transfer of funds. Before final loan closing, there are a number of items you'll have to complete, including obtaining life insurance and completing a business valuation. Then, congratulations are in order. You are a business owner. How do I get started? Download our free buyer's guide and due diligence checklist at YourSBA.com. The best online SBA loan platform is YourEdge by YourSBA.com. Get pre-qualified to buy a business within 24 hours. Find out how much you may qualify for using our popular SBA loan calculator tools. Business acquisition loans from $350,000 to over $5 million. 5 times the success rate of your bank. No fees. No credit check. No hard credit pull. No bank runaround. Online, streamlined application accepted by all of the most aggressive SBA lenders for competitive interest rates and a 95% success rate. The pre-approval process takes less than 1 day at YourSBA.com. And remember, have fun searching for your new, future business. For more information, please follow the link below the video.